All right, there we go. This should be better. This should be better. You guys don't have to watch stupid ads. Nobody wants to watch ads. All right, let's go copy this. Go hit up the Discord because we are streaming. Sweet, let's go. All right, let me go get my chat so I know who's hanging out. All right, should be good to go now. Maybe, hello. Put that down there. All right, let's see. Should be good to go. Can you guys hear me? Can someone in the chat say something so I know I'm not talking to myself? Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, sweet. We're good to go. So, are you guys on anything tonight? Guess I should probably fire up some music, huh? You guys got anything cooking? So let me go 1 second. It has been a minute. Yeah, I was feeling inspired, so figured I'd go hop on and do one. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out if we can get some music going on. That's probably not going to work because I don't think it's... There, that'll work. There we go. That'll work for now, huh? You guys probably can't hear that, can you? Only I can hear it. That's okay. We'll just have to go without music, if that's all right. Yeah, there's a lot of different stuff with PWCC right now. It's pretty crazy. I'll keep working on that. But so these are the cards that I bid on. I was looking for some raw stuff. Anthony Edwards auto. Most of the stuff now, though, to be honest, is out of my range. Like you can see some of my max bids on stuff, and I just wanted to like set a max bid and like see what happens with it. I think that sometimes people forget. Oh shoot, where'd my YouTube studio go? Oh no. There it is. All right. I think sometimes people like forget that the buyer's premium is a thing, because like some of these are, let me go to my card ladder just to see what the Anthony Edwards does. Select auto 99, I believe is what it is. So a PSA 9 did 495. Here's a raw that did 450. So 370. I mean, if I bid 380, you're already doing over a raw for this. So, you know, I just feel like it's not quite like some of the stuff on PWCC. I feel like goes really high, which is good for a seller. Good if you're a seller, obviously, but I feel like as a buyer, there's not as much opportunity. Are you guys checking anything out tonight? This was one that I was really interested in. I thought it looked pretty good, actually. I was looking at, we can go take a look at it. It doesn't have any hotspots or anything on the card based on the authentication it gets or whatever, but this is the only thing I kind of saw a little bit at the top there. It's a little bit on the edge, but for the most part, it looked pretty good. This corner was a little rounded, but nothing, I think, that's out of the realm of a gem. The problem I have with this card and why I bid where I bid, let's go ahead and look at that Jade and Ivy. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? So let's go ahead and look at the Jade and Ivy. So the True Gold PSA 9 did 460. That's the True Gold. So this one right now, if we go back to the bids, is at 420. So buyer's premium, you're looking at 516. So that's more than the True Gold PSA 9. So it's got a gem, right? The last disco did do 535, but it just seems to me that's number one, and it just seems to me that, like, here's another gold. This is a premier level. This is another True Gold on the premier. Did 405. So it seems to me like it's kind of getting in that range where it just starts to not quite make sense, and it would need a gem for it to be a good buy, in my opinion. And who knows, you know, there's still going to be an extended bidding on it. So how? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a believer. I'll believe it when I see it. I'm certainly not. I'm trying to stay away from buying any quarterbacks right now. It's just too risky of a proposition. I'm trying to aim more towards basketball. But even like some of this stuff is pretty high, I feel like. So this card I was interested in as well. Nice flawless auto. It's sealed. Let's go ahead and look at what the hell's his name? Jalen Waddle. Flawless auto. Let's kind of see what these do. I was just curious about this one. I like the sealed stuff. So flawless out of 10 patch auto. Did 305, and that's BGS 8. 400 for a True Gold. It's not terribly low. I mean, I guess you could argue that's a low sale, but there's some other sales that support that. So anyways, the Waddle. So this is 300. This is for a patch auto out of 10. This is a rookie diamond auto. So this is the same card. It's just a diamond, and it's out of 10. This is a 15. It says a sapphire. I guess it's a diamond too, but it's, I don't know if it's a sapphire color, but it's got a diamond. I think it's a diamond. I don't know. Whatever. So this is at a 15. It's weird that there's like a hotspot on the corners of the case. That's weird. One touch is looking pretty rough. So anyways, this is at 280 now. I mean, I don't think it's not going to be as much as this. This is a nice card out of 10. So buyer's premium, you're looking at 350 for that. I mean, I could see it. I could see it being worth 350, but some of the other cards just don't really support that. Here's an out of 10 auto without the gem in it, but it's out of 10. So anyways, I was interested in it, probably not interested anymore. Here's another one, same card, just it's out of 20 instead. These are just some other kind of random things I bid on. These downtowns looked pretty good, so I was considering buying those to grade them. This I just thought it was a cool card. I like the peacocks a lot, so I just bid on it. Actually, let me... I don't really know what these go for. Looks like there's no... Oh, 54 in May. That was this exact one. Yeah, why not? Let's do it, huh? YOLO. We were outbid, chat. Too bad. This picket looks pretty good too. It's also got hotspots on it. But if we want to look at this, I didn't really see anything when he was showing the card. You guys can see. We'll full screen this, and you guys can let me know what you think. It says there's hotspots there, which means there's some kind of inclusion or something wrong with the card. I don't really see anything. It actually looks like a pretty good copy to me. I think it's from my understanding, it's some kind of a problem with the card, like condition issue. They don't exactly explain it in a lot of depth. Let's go ahead and look at this picket. But it looks pretty clean to me. It's a bit risky, though. Pickett's actually one who I feel like he might be a little low right now. Just because I actually think he's going to be pretty good. So this is this one just did 400. There's a 500. There's a 450. That's a disco. There's a 375. So 375 is the low sale on it. Those are different. 494. So he's actually dropped a little bit. So it'd be 420 with the buyer's premium. What are PSA 10s doing? Oop. So that's a PSA 8 auto 10, PSA 10 1100. So it's gonna cost me $50 to grade it. I'd be in it for 500-ish. Yeah, I mean I could double. It's got a 10 though. That's the thing. It's got a 10. It's like if it 8s, it's, you know, you crack it out and you wasted $50 and you hope he doesn't go down. Looks like a lot of them are 8s. So that's one other thing I like to do when I'm looking at cards to grade is I like to look at what other... So this is DC Sports and they sold a PSA 910 for 420. That was in June. So he's gone a little bit up since then. Yeah, I'm not really sure. What do you guys think? Should we go for it? So somebody already bid 350. So to win that, I would have to pay 432. This is another one I'm considering. We're going to pass on that one, though. Aaron says no. All right. Fair enough. So this Paolo sold for $252. That seems high to me. Got a 75 select quart size. Oop, quart size. Ha, side. Yeah, that's the thing. The last sale 309. It's not a bad pickup there. That's actually a pretty good pickup there. 250. So right around 80% Not bad. 85% ish. I probably should have gone a little bit more for that one. I wasn't paying too much attention to it. It's off. All these select quart sides are, I should say all of them, but a lot of them are off center. You can see the thinness over there and the thickness over there. So the Sapphire Waddle's still up. I also don't like the signature on this one. It's a little more streaky than the other ones are. So probably gonna pass on the Waddles. The Ivy's still good. 516 seems heavy for that though. That seems real heavy. Plus shipping. Seems really heavy to me. This Paolo is still available. I don't mind this one. It's even more off center than the white one though. I'd like to get a nice Paolo before the season. Traded my Kaboom. This Keegan Murray's nice. It's also just off center though, so it's probably a 9 at best. It's a nice card though. I should look into it because if I can get it. It's not that big of a deal. I also know a lot of his stuff was redemption, so I'm kind of wondering why it wasn't. Yeah, see, this is the kind of stuff that I like paying attention to. So if you notice, his contenders are redemptions. So why is this card not sealed? To me, that means that someone got it and graded it and cracked it out because they got a bad grade on it. So that's always like something I like to look out for. Because I remember that his was a redemption. Or I remember his stuff was a redemption. So it's good to just like look at that stuff. Because then you're buying cards that were previously graded, very obviously. Man, this just seems cheap for a 1 of 1. I know he hasn't done anything, but like, seems real cheap for a 1 of 1 like QB. I feel like he's gonna play sometime this season. I don't really want the Terry Bradshaw. I was looking at these refractors just because I want to get another card for my set. I'm mostly looking for 9s though. 10s are just really expensive. Tops. Yeah, they're like super low pop. 990 was the last on the max. That's pretty much what it's at right now. Yeah. I wish they just did the premium in there. It would make things a lot easier. This is stuff for next week. Interested to see where this goes. 450. Yeah, I don't really want to pay 450 on that. So like this one, you guys were asking about the hot spots. So this one you can see has a corner. Here, let's get a better image of this so you can see it. So let's go here. You can see the corner's kind of messed up. See how it's nice and rounded? It's got a jacked corner. So in the bottom here, you see They're highlighting the fact that the corner's messed up. I wish it was like they would make notes on it rather than just highlight it in yellow, but you know, can't have it all. So this is some of the stuff that I bid on for next week too. Santa Claus Downtown, which I actually got one of those today. That was fun. Just cool looking card. I really like it. Nice little nebula. I've always wanted a nebula, so I feel like Russell Wilson's probably a cheap one. Downtown, this is a good question. The downtown, so the Eli sold for 174 and the Watson sold for 180, which is about what they go for. It's about right. The Peacock sold for 32.40. Drake London, the Lewis sold for 12.30. That's a good sale. No, dude, I don't know why. Like, I remember when I bid on it the other day, I was like, oh no, I should not have bid on this. The max went for 1,020. So these are just cards that I can bid on any cards, obviously, but these are just the ones that I've been on here. Let's sort. Where's my filter? Let's do this just so we get. I wish there was a way, and maybe there is. Do you guys know if there's a way to turn these off? These notifications, they're really obnoxious. Like, I really want to turn them off because most of the cards I'm not even interested in bidding on. I know why they're doing it, but God, it's so annoying. This Trevor, people are still going after. Man, this just still seems kind of cheap. I think the True went for like 900. So this is a horizontal. Looks nice too. Like, looks good condition, but prospecting backup quarterbacks is not a great thing. At least in my experience, doesn't usually turn out all that great. Yeah, See, I didn't want to pay 504. I would have paid $400 for it, but 500 plus shipping and stuff. Just nah. I'm good. All right, let's find. See. How do I? All items. There we go. See what some of the higher end stuff is doing, huh? Joe Burrow, Diamond Flawless. Nice. That looks kind of odd. Why does it look so weird? It's like muted. Weird. Nice. Kevin Durant Exquisite. That's pretty sweet. Man, this Charizard is crushing it. Nice, I like this. Mahomes NT. Tua. How is this possible? There's no way. Like, this thing has to be shilled at the wazoo. Do you guys see this? There's no way this is possible. How is the bid $4,000 and it's still going for this card? That just makes no sense at all. Like, who's going to pay $4,000 for a guy who's never going to play in the league ever again? I don't get it. There's just no way. That's just like... I don't know, man. It just seems, doesn't that seem not right? Like, I mean, who is buying? Somebody just bid again. Like, who is buying a Wander Franco right now? It's so bizarre to me. There's another one. There's two of them. This is a nice card. I like this. This is an interesting play. 2 of 2 Jordan Love, PSA 10. That's got to be I mean, definitely one of his rarer cards for sure. How do I get I want the... Okay, there we go. Nice PSA 6. Let's see how this one looks. That's a nice one. A little bit of rounding, edge issue on the bottom, little corner issue there, but overall, man, great centering. It's a nice copy. Centering on the back is whacked out, but nice, man. I sold one of mine way too early. I was just like kind of busy with other stuff, and so I just got out of I had a nice optic auto in June, and I sold it just for way too cheap. Way too cheap. I had bought it and graded it and got a 10, and I was too eager to just get out of it. Should have waited for a better offer. There's another Wander that's like over $1,000. What is going on? Like I don't understand. What I don't know. It's like that's just a death knell. Like doing something like or being accused of something like that is just a death knell for. Here's another one. Somebody's bidding on all of them, for sure. All right, let's just look at basketball and football. This Lawrence is nice, but I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know if it's this nice. He just has so much to. I mean, I just look at the quarterbacks in the AFC. It's like, is he ever gonna just like be consistently a winner? It's hard to know. And I just saw the feed. I think you guys are like way behind me for whatever reason. I don't know why the latency is so bad. Yeah, you guys are like a minute behind me for some reason. Weird. It's a nice Jokic. I like this. I have no idea why you guys are so far behind me. It's really weird. Unless I put some... I didn't put any delay, nah. Huh. I don't know. Just a YouTube thing, I guess. How much is an M&M's box now? I like this card. Let's crack it out. There's no way it's only $200. How is that possible? That's wild to me. It's only 200? That's crazy. Oh, it's a sticker. Ugh, yuck. This is a cool card. Zappy Orange Wave. Let's see, 56. So it's probably $180. Doll hairs. Sure, why not? Yeah. Sorry, I'm so delayed. I'll just try to do a ultra low latency next time. Yeah, it's about as much as I'd want to pay for this thing. He's a backup who I like wouldn't mind having one card of just to sit on. I'm not that far. Okay, it's just a video that I'm getting for whatever reason. Anyway, I am not going to Burbank, unfortunately. I'm having a little bit of FOMO, but I'm kind of in the middle of something right now, and so I need to be at home. And I've been traveling so much, it's been ridiculous. Ooh, this is, ooh. I love this set, by the way. Let's look at this guy. Drew Eller, Lava. All right. PSA 10, 167, $95. Yeah, I feel like this is a play here, boys. Raw, these are doing like $80, $90. This is a play. Let's see, what do I need to bid? I'd pay $90 for this. Where does that put me? Sure. Yay, we're winning. We are the winner. Jalen Williams getting some love. Yeah, it's really delayed here, the one I'm watching. So good. I'm glad it's not delayed, but the one on YouTube is like super delayed for whatever reason. Anyways, no big deal. We're in it. Ooh, Trask 101. I feel like that's pretty cheap too. I mean, there's no way he doesn't play this year, right? I feel like that's a good buy. Whoever bought that. Like, I want to see how much is other, okay. I mean, his patch autos do like 1,000. Yeah, patch autos do like 1,000. This card sold twice. Yuck. Someone got destroyed on one of them. Gold vinyl. Yeah, I want to get in on a. I've been trying to buy an Anthony Richardson Bowman U, but I've had no luck. There was a gold on eBay that I offered a guy on, and he just wanted a little bit more than I was willing to pay. So I ended up passing. But like the college kids especially, because the college kids are like you know they're gonna be good. The pro kids you never know because just a lot depends on that. But the college kids you definitely will know. This is all the sold shit. Richardson looks good, man. He does. This card's like 180. Is this worth a stash? Is this worth a buy-in stash? Do we think it's worth a buy-in stash, guys? Yeah, I've been looking for a Caleb Williams. I've been looking for an Anthony Richardson. This Drew Eller kid everyone keeps talking about. Like one of the guys at the shop was telling me about Drew Eller. So curious about him. Do I want to buy and stash a Zappy? This is a nice one. I mean, orange waves are desirable. It's kind of just a like if Mac Jones sucks thing. Man, who's still buying Ben Simmons? Jeez. Takes a lot of desperation to buy that. Jared Goff might have a really nice year. I just find it hard to invest in him. Jokic. This is a nice one. Jordan. What is this? See if I can even find the card. PGS 9, PSA 9. Yeah, but this is in 2020. Okay, that's useless. This is a nice card too. Trae Young, most shilled guy in the hobby. The most shilled guy in the hobby, Trae Young. People still trying to get this card. It's second year Justin Fields out of 8. It's kind of a slick looking card, but Do I want to pay full comp for this stupid card? Not really. We've been outbid. No. That's okay. Hopefully I can find one this weekend. It's like we struck out tonight, guys. We struck out. This one's still going. Everything was just going for just a little bit more than I wanted to pay. I should have paid more attention to this. That was a mistake on my part. For some reason I soured on it and I can't remember why. All right, let's go back to all items. Hey, Connor, thanks so much, man. I appreciate you. There was some good stuff. We struck out. We found some stuff that we liked, but just everything was just a little bit over what I was willing to pay for it. So didn't get anything tonight, but it's been fun to look at stuff. I'm so surprised this is going for over this. Yeah, like I don't want to pay $100 for it. Especially this SGC 9, you know? It's an $80 card, basically. Some cool stuff this week, though. Next week's pretty cool, too. We can look at next week. So the ones that I've kind of tagged so far for me. Let's go ahead and look at my big bids for next week. I like this Color Blast a lot. A big fan of the case hits. So Color Blast, Kabooms, Downtowns. Big fan. Always try to look for those. So I'm probably going to bid up on this one. It looks really nice too. Like the condition of it looks really nice. Looks nice and centered. Clean up the edges a little bit there. As you can see, it has a little bit of fuzz on the edges, but that's super easy to clean up. Just clean up those edges. Should be good to go. So interested in this burrow for sure. Let's go ahead and look at what else I have. Saw this Russell Wilson Nebula. Never had a Nebula. Kind of want one. It's just a cool looking card. See how much it goes for. Santa Claus Downtown. I picked up one of these today. This one looks to be in a little bit better shape than the one that I got. A little bit better centered. I usually just run my finger along the side, so. So if you just have a card like this, it's in one of my videos on my channel, but I don't know if you guys can see it here. Let me switch to chat. So basically, so it has that like fuzz or whatever. So what I'll do is I'll just run my finger, and I'm not doing this very carefully, but if you just do this, it takes off some of the extra paper on the top. Just try it out with like a random card that you have lying around. You can just wipe your finger like this, and it'll scrape off. Don't use your nail or anything, but I learned this from a guy at the shop. Cleans cards all the time, so gets all that extra little paper off. Cleans up the edges a little bit. Nothing crazy. I don't do anything crazy to clean my cards. I just wipe down the surface a little bit, and I, make sure there's just no extra like random shit hanging on the cards. So anyways, Santa Claus Downtown. I picked up one of these today, which was super cool. But I think this one looks to be gradable, so I'll definitely be been in on the Santa Claus. I'm gonna actually up my bid right now. Santa Claus can't tear his ACL either, so that's good. I like this Paolo a lot. Looks pretty clean to me. Top to bottom center's a little off, but looks nice. Like the Paolo. So looks pretty good. Again, some paper. That's just extra paper. So I'll probably take a good hard look at this guy, see what I'm willing to pay on it. I think they're going for around 1,000, I want to say. The blue ices are very, very sought after. Let me take a look. Yep, 1150. This one went for 500, which is bizarre. Seems like that was a mistake on the listing. But this one did 658, so I don't know what the hell this thing's worth. A 10 does 2,200. 10 on my slabs did 2,125. 600. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. It's weird that this one was 1150 and that was an auction. They have a lot of feedback to you. Weird. I don't know. Anyways, I like that card, so I'll probably, again, see what I'm willing to put into that one. I like this Pickett too. This one looked nice. You know, condition looks good on it. So we'll see if I want to spring on that one. And then this is just a cool little courtside Steph Curry tie-dye. So those are the cards I kind of pegged for next week. I'll probably find some other ones. Some things get flashed in the middle of the week and whatnot, so I'll probably go through and figure some more stuff out. But thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you all very much, and I hope you have a good rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. See you later.